for having me here today.
Why don't you tell us first what Perfuzia does? Perfuzia Medical, sorry.
Perfuzia is a medical device company that is focused on next generation of advanced wound healing technology. So specifically chronic wounds like diabetic foot ulcers, burns, pressure ulcers, bed sores, these type of things that don't heal normally very easily, we help them heal.
Tell us more about the product offerings.
So the device is called ActiveFlow. It's not on the market yet. It's in clinical studies right now, which is an important step for any medical device company. It is an external stimulation device. It looks kind of like an iPhone with two earbuds. The iPhone portion is it's not really an iPhone, but it's about the size and weight of an iPhone. It's the power and control unit. Very easy one-button operation. And the so-called earbuds are actually actuators that are attached to the skin around the wound, so not directly on the wound, but on healthy skin around the wound. And they deliver very precise, subtle mechanical stimulation, vibrations essentially, that lead to increased perfusion, which is the medical term for blood flow.
Right.
Which is why the company is called Perfuzia Medical.
Well, I can see this is important. I remember when I was in the hospital, the nurse would come into my room when I was quite uncomfortable after surgery every hour to move me around for just that reason, correct?
That's very true, very true. So she wanted to increase blood flow to the areas that are under pressure.
It wasn't because she could, she just wanted to see me another time.
That's a possibility.
I doubt it.
Unlikely.
Unlikely. I was on morphine and quite in a lot of pain. So, how did you start the business?
It started with a casual introduction from a mutual friend between me and the person who's now my partner and co-founder and chief science officer at Perfuzia, Dr. Shai Schubert. He's a Harvard-trained biomedical engineer and vascular biologist. And we just started bouncing some ideas off. He had the research background, I had more of the engineering and the business background. And we said, you know what, we can actually do something with this. And at the time I was working on my MBA at Babson College. Highly recommended. If I may put in a shout out here.
No, I was going to ask you about Babson.
and the professors there and the resources there and the courses there were tremendously helpful in the very early stages of forming and starting up Perfuzia Medical.
And when did you start the company?
That was 2009. We got our first funding in early 2009, right after the major crisis of October 2008. So we feel very lucky and fortunate to have been able to do that.
When are you hoping to have your